So what do you guys think about all these 8K televisions that are coming out this year in 2020? You guys think 8K is going to be like a big deal this year or what? Robert Chase, damn, it was like 12:45 over here. What are we drinking tonight, Shane? We're doing my regular tonight, man. We're doing this orange peel bud drink. Let me get off my face. Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight, right there. What do we got? It was like 12:45. Mic sounds a little low to me. Man, mic is always sounding kind of low. I don't know why. Let's see if we can bump up the volume. Let me see. Let's max that volume. Oops. Alright. How's that? Mic. Should be like maximum loudness. Yo, Raf, give me the Q950. Yeah, man, the Q950. You know, I'm interested in checking out the Sony. I don't know what the model numbers are right now. I didn't do too much homework into it, but that's Sony. The Sony 8K OLED, the LG 8K OLED. I'm kind of interested in checking those out for sure. Maybe even the 48-inch versions. I wouldn't mind putting a 48-inch over here. Like I've got a 24-inch up in the upper corner here. Like if I could have the A9G 65 here in the lobby, and then if I could put a 48-inch up in the corner, an 8K. I don't know if it's gonna be 8K or not, but at least a 48-inch OLED up in the upper corner there. I think that'd be sweet. Like everybody can have something nice to watch when they're getting drunk in my lobby. I think that'd be awesome. But yeah, we got Starscape. 8K is premature. There's no content to watch in 8K. So that's the thing about like 8K right now. Because as you guys probably know, I do a lot of 4K movie reviews on the channel here. Like my take in the whole 8K situation is like, I feel like these companies, manufacturers are pushing 8K like hardcore this year. Maybe not so much hardcore, but you know, Samsung rolled it out last year. LG was supposed to come out with it last year, but they didn't. It looks like this year is going to be like a reality. It's going to be this year reality for Sony. I think like Hisense and like Vizio is jumping on board too. And it's like now we're getting all these 4K movies on disc. We're streaming in 4K. I mean the Star Wars. I don't even know. Not the trilogy. The triple trilogy's coming out in 4K right now, sometime in March. So like 4K is like a big thing. But I hear all the complaints about all the movies that are still, they have a 2K DI and it's being upscaled to 4K. So it's like they're not true 4K movies. And it's like you know, now we got 8K televisions coming out. They're not even shooting movies in 8K. I think the only people that are like shooting anything in 8K are like maybe a couple YouTubers, maybe like one YouTuber. I think it's like MKBHD is shooting videos in 8K. I think other than that, I don't know of any filmmakers that are shooting movies in 8K right now. I think the highest quality movies right now being shot are by Ang Lee, which what did he shoot? He shot in like 3D, 4K, 120 frames per second for Gemini Man. I think he kind of did the same thing for Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk. And then like what did we get on the 4K format? We got 4K DIs at 4K 60 frames per second. So I mean now we're gonna have to wait till they come out with 8K players, 8K DIs. I mean everything's gonna be upscaled from like 2K to 8K, 4K to 8K. So that's gonna be like a big, I don't want to be like a big uproar in the movie community, at least in the home theater fan base, the home theater enthusiasts. They're not going to be happy if they come out with a new 8K formatted Blu-ray. This is going to be kind of crazy, and it's like now we're buying 8K. I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably end up with like an 8K TV this year just because maybe somebody's gonna give me one, or Maybe I'll get a good discount on one, so I may end up with an 8K TV this year. But it's like, wouldn't you want to buy your 4K movies, your 4K discs, and when they play them back, you want to have one-to-one pixel mapping over to your television set. So now you're gonna have to rely on the television's processing to take those 4K, that 4K, those pixels, and upscale them up to 8K. And like, who knows how good the upscaling is gonna be? You know what I mean? So it's like now we're in this kind of like this weird kind of like gray area here for like the TVs and resolution and all this other stuff. It's like it's getting like ridiculous, and I think it's kind of stupid. It's very premature, I feel, and like who knows who's gonna have like the best processing? Like, do you really want to watch your movies, your 4K movies, upscale to 8K? Like, who knows how good it's gonna be? And like, I feel like if I'm doing a movie review and if I'm doing it on an 8K television, like, it's artificially enhanced already. It's kind of like turning on motion smoothing and turning on the soap opera effect and adding extra resolution where it doesn't have to be. So it's like, I feel like if I'm going to do movie reviews in the future, I'd still have to do it on 4K television, because if I'm like, this movie looks fantastic in 4K, and I feel like everything's probably going to look really good in 4K if you have an 8K television. Or if you have an 8K television, maybe something's going to go wrong. Maybe like it's going to add some noir to it, or maybe some weird artifacts from upscaling, and then I would be giving you like a bad review on a movie because I might think that something's wrong with it because the upscaling on this 8K television is bad. So it's like a weird transition that we're having right now, and I feel like it is kind of premature, especially when there's not much to watch, and there's nothing to watch in 8K. What am I saying? I know YouTube is talking about doing stuff in 8K, but like, what are they gonna do? Like, manufacturers are gonna put out demos in 8K. You're gonna get me like the biggest YouTubers shooting in 8K with 8K cameras, with like red cameras or Airy cameras. Like, what other YouTuber is gonna afford that stuff? Unless you're like unless you have like 10 million subscribers or something like that, and you're banking a lot of money. But most normal YouTubers aren't gonna have 8K cameras. So like who's shooting this 8K footage? And I don't see any movies. Nothing that I've been hearing is gonna come out in 8K. You know what I mean? Like, were they gonna shoot the next Disney special in 8K or something like that? So I mean, it's definitely premature, and I feel like it's not like they're taking advantage of the consumer, bringing this new technology out. Like, you might feel like you're forced to upgrade to the latest and greatest technology. When like 4K's, I feel like 4K hasn't really like taken off right now. I feel like 4K is just taking over 1080p right now, full HD. Because you can still buy like large size television sets in 1080p. You can still buy 50-inch TVs in 1080p. 43 inchers still 1080p. 32 inchers 1080p. I think the only 32 incher is like a Samsung Q50 or something like that. But I feel like 4K hasn't totally eclipsed HD 100% yet. And not until that happens, I mean, then why even come out with 8K? So it's a little ridiculous. You know,